Hey, yeah, what's poppin', gang? Hey, man. This is weird, bro. This is weird. Like, for real, man. Like, it's so disappointing to me because I feel like you would expect someone who you would think was cut from this cloth to understand how bad this really is. And then you look at who he's worked with, the class and cachet of artists that he's worked with, and you look at this and just, it amazes me how he thought this was okay. Working with artists like Missy Elliott. I mean, just not even just Missy, but just if we just looked at a list of all the artists that he's worked with the best of the best. So it also got me thinking, like, in his mind, does he feel like there's not enough artists out there that there's not enough artists out there to fulfill the space that he needs or has what he's looking for? Like, I listened to this. I'm not going to listen to it on this stream. I listened to this and I'm like, there's nothing here that another artist probably hasn't already done. Like, I'm not seeing something that's like, yo, nobody can do this and this is the wave I want to push. Even if that were the case, it would still be ass, right? It would still be bad. It would still be terrible to introduce AI. And it's like the cosign of this from a producer of the caliber of Timbaland is what is really the problem. Because if it was somebody who was, you know what I'm saying, maybe a little less known or unknown, it might be okay. They trying something to get their foot in the door. You talking about a legend. I remember, I think I just watched the documentary or something like that about his life and everything. And I was really intrigued by it. And honestly, the person that kind of got me to start looking at it a little differently and seeing it a little differently was Curtis King, bro. Like, he's so tapped in with the producing and everything. And I seeing him pointed out, I was like, what? And I used to watch his little, you know what I'm saying, his little streams where he would have artists submit music. And I'm like, bro, to me, it sounds like I don't know what you would call that, but like we're stealing ideas. Like, we taking ideas. Like, let me hear your beat selection. Let me hear how you would rap on this or whatever. And then he be promising people he gonna reach out to him and talk to him, and he never talked to him, or he steal their whole swag and you know what I'm saying? So it's ultra weird, bro. And it's sad to see the GOATs and the legends falling off like this, bro. It really is. That was my rant for the beginning of the video. My bad, gang. I wasn't even trying to rant like that. But if you guys are unaware, man, Timbaland did debut the first music video for his AI-generated artist, Tata Taktumi. Tata Taktumi. I mean, bro, you gotta just think there's probably some element of like, no, I'm not even going there, bro. I'm not going. Y'all know what I was about. Tata, talk to me. Talk to me. You know, there's some elements of some other stuff there probably. All right, so Timbaland releases futuristic music video for AI artist Tata debut single Glitch X Pulse. Timbaland and his Stage Zero label signed the AI artist back in June. How do you sign? How do you sign an AI artist? Timbaland's new AI artist, Tata, has officially debuted her first music video. Timbo's Stage Zero signee delivered the vibrant new visual for her song Glitch X Pulse on Friday, October 10th, featuring appearances from the legendary dance crew, the Jabberwockies. Now, I seen that too, and high key, I was like, bro, y'all got a whole ass legacy to uphold, bro. Y'all gonna get into a bit. Now they gonna be AI dancing. Now, what happens if we get some AI Jabberwockies out here that's doing shit that you can't do? You can't, the bag ain't enough, bro. Once you start opening that can, it can turn around and affect you negatively. Feel me? It was the same way when they was getting rid of cashier. Bro, you go to the store nowadays, fam. There is maybe one cashier at the store. I'm ranting again. You get to the store, bro, it's one cashier. You got about 50 people waiting on the self-check line because they decided to get rid of people. And art is especially different. Not to say that those people's jobs don't matter, because those people need jobs. You build relationships with your local, you know what I'm saying, your local grocery store. May go in there all the time. You talk to the people. It's better for the planet. That's what I think. But when it comes to art and music, bro, it's the soul that means the most about it. It's not just the sound. Shout out to Clamsy and Caster. It's not just what you're hearing. It's the soul and the emotion that these artists bring to it. And if you're not connecting with that, maybe you are talking to people who are soulless when you want to introduce an AI artist like this. You have to be talking to people who just hear beats and voices and not feeling soul. That was my second rant for the video. As well as Timbaland himself, Tata steps into a Matrix-esque futuristic landscape in this clip. She kicks off the visual by rapping some incendiary bars over Timbo's minimalist 808 beats, which he probably stole. At this point, you can't really put anything past him, bro. A quick beatbox break from the producer shifts the tempo entirely as the rest of the song transitions into a melodic pop track. At stage 0, we are merging AI with real-life creators and creatives to create an immersive experience. Timbaland said in a statement on Billboard, "This music video is just the beginning of how we are blending the worlds together." He give me that vibe of the old person, or the person who thinks old. I won't say the old person, but the person who thinks old and thinks he knows what the young kids is looking for, what the youngins are listening to. This is what they listening to. It's like, bro, you couldn't be further from the truth. Now, again, I'm not in this space, right? So I don't listen to AI music. I know there's crazy. I hear a lot of songs that are remixed that are AI that do sound crazy. Like I've heard like songs by 50 or songs by Jay-Z or some other songs that sound like they were made in the 50s or something. Like, I think that's fun, right? I think that stuff is fun. You hear it a different way. But when you're completely removing the soul from it, I'm out. I'm out 1000%. I don't really think there's a space. I don't really think there's a space for it in music, if I'm being honest with you. Tata's debut follows Timbaland's announcement back in June that he would be launching an AI entertainment company called Stage Zero. That sounds crazy because Stage Zero sounds like there's not a human on it. Crazy. And his first signee would be Tata. The Grammy Award-winning producer is overseeing most of the production for his artificial intelligence venture, which he described as a new genre called A-pop. That's the other part, bro. Niggas really be thinking that they are benefiting and helping when they're not. Shout out to my grandma calling right now. But people think that they really be ahead of the game, ahead of the 8 ball by thinking you're starting something new, and you're really not, bro. You're not. This is not good. A-pop? So then it's gonna be A-hip-hop. A-rock. You know what I'm saying? Go down the list of genres and then you got AI doing it all. Bro, that is disgusting. It's filthy. We're gonna look at what some of the other people are saying about it too. I'm not just producing tracks anymore, Timbaland said in the previous statement to Billboard. I'm producing systems, stories, and stars from scratch. Tata is not an avatar. She is not a character. Tata is a living, learning, autonomous music artist built with AI. Tata is the start of something bigger. She's the first artist of a new generation. A-pop is the next cultural. I feel disgusted reading this, bro. Literally disgusted to hear this. Like, niggas' minds and imaginations just go to places that, like, that's cool as an idea, bro. But when you're talking about music, this can't be it. Timbaland has remained one of the music industry's strongest advocates for AI. In April, in an interview with Billboard, Timbo described AI as an unbelievable tool that has accelerated the creative process of being an artist. AI uses in certain aspects I don't think are terrible. Like, I think you can get a little bit of assistance in streamlining things, but when you're replacing it, when you're replacing the person, or when you're completely replacing any sort of thought or genuine thought or human thought, is an absolute problem in my opinion, bro. The technology of today is perfect for what it is. Timbaland told Billboard, "What used to take me 3 months only takes me 2 days." In the beginning, it was like a toy. It was like going to a toy store. You gotta go through gluttony because you can't believe that it's here. And I think what it does for him, like he said, is it allows him to be a little bit more lazy in a sense, where maybe he doesn't have to be creative because maybe his creative juices are tapped out. Maybe his creative juices are tapped out, and he doesn't have what it takes to be an elite producer anymore. I don't know. But I know artists and I know producers that are out there making beats every day. Not to say that he's not doing that and that he hasn't done that, but I hope that they never get to the point where they're so tapped out and they're so uh, at a loss for creation that they decide to completely forego actual creativity and just start using AI. Insanity. All right. That was my rant. My bad. All right. So let's go ahead and get over here, man. I kind of wanted to see what some of the people are talking about. Let's see. Let's see what the people are saying. What's funny about Timbaland's AI artist is the girl they used in the video looks nothing like the girl they created. He's on some all Asians look alike, look the same. Yeah, they don't look alike. They don't look alike at all. I think that's crazy too. I don't know if a lot of people would have noticed that, but if this is the person that they introduced and then this is the person that's in the video, it's like, yeah, it's close enough. Even down to the hair color, like the hair color is different. So AI messing up too. Timbaland's AI experiment is a disgrace. What's he saying?
This is a guy who's made countless bangers for the likes of Hov, Missy,
Facts.
JT.
Facts.
And now he's traded that for his AI artist named Tata. The thing about Tim is, his beats from the past still sound like they're from the future. Can you believe Pony came out in 1996? But the days of Get Your Freak On and Dirt Off Your Shoulder are dead because he's big pimping himself out to the industry artificially.
Bro, I think that's crazy. Like he said, his beats have always been in a futuristic realm anyway. It's like he was already there and now he's just kind of, accelerated that. Reading everyone's take on Timbaland's AI artist, Tata Taktumi, I think that's what it is. For producers, AI may open a lot of doors. For songwriters, demos are getting easier. For artists, this is terrible, which means it'll ultimately be terrible for producers, songwriters, and music as we know it. This is ridiculous, bro. Like, this is not the way. Timbaland was promoting his AI artist, and Mike Dean commented on his page. Listen to clips, okay? He said something about I create content, they despise that. Timbaland, alongside his AI artist Tata in the music video for Pulse, says complex. Holy Black Mirror. If you guys are unaware, like, I don't really promote too much on this channel. Black Mirror is probably my favorite show of all time because of the futuristic aspect of it, but also because you can kind of see some of the situations actually happening, right? Like, I don't, and it honestly in a negative way, but with the way that people, like with things like this, it starts with something. So if you guys are not watching Black Mirror, man, make sure y'all check out Black Mirror. I'm not paid by them either, so just check them out. Timbaland launches Tata's first AI artist with Stage Zero. It almost seems intentional, but in the past few days, I've been talking about several AI singers, and today I present Tata. Okay. I can't explain to y'all how much I hate Timbaland for this. That's not me saying that. That's this person. He made the most BS AI artist with non-black features, but with a black accent, catering to our music. He did not create something that couldn't be found. That's literally what I just said. He did not create something that couldn't be found. Nigga just want to keep all the money and control of his artist. So that too, right? So that's another piece of this whole thing where it's not even about not being able to find artists because he can. It's about, why would I pay you if I can keep a hold of everything. It's literally just greed at the end of the day. It's literally just greed. I can own everything, all the publishing. I don't have to pay nobody. And not only that, but this artist never gets tired. This artist never runs out of ideas. We could just keep pumping out music and just keep collecting checks. It's sick, bro. Effing up the game. Salute to the real artists. It's sick. Imagine a future where there are no real concerts left, no stages, no sweat, no sound check, just code. Think about that. Think about that. Timbaland just dropped a music video for with his new AI artist, Tata, and it feels like the first note of that future. It really does. Dear Timbaland, stop all this AI Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Just saw your new AI artist video, Timbaland. It's great seeing you in this space. If you're happy with how that's sounding, you be blown away. See, look, bro, this is another thing. People think, oh, it's another avenue. Well, not people. I say companies like this think it's another avenue to tap into where there's just money. Everything circles back to greed, bro. Everything is gonna circle back to greed. Timbaland, you are a disgrace to the game. You F.A. shill. Effing gutless progenitor of musical bastardry. This AI BS is garbage. Nobody likes it. Does anybody like it? Is there anybody out there who actually likes this? Somebody let me know, because I haven't seen nobody. Timbaland's black sold out ass is really promoting that AI bullshit. Yes. Not feeling Timbaland's new AI artist or any AI artist for that matter. Timbaland looking at different AI prompts. Oh my God. But man, that's what the people are saying. Y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. I know I probably had some pretty strong comments and statements about it. I think it's just, I don't see any positivity in this at all. Not at all. Art should always come from a human and be expressive and have something to draw back to. Like, I don't want to listen or look at this at all. But let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.